Hey there, welcome to another vlog. This time we're going to go to the Washington Motorcycle Road Race Association, WMRRA. Round 3, 4, I don't know, something like that, some round. They're doing a round where the Oregon Association and all the club members are coming up to Washington to race, and we're going to a place called the Ridge to race the track up there. Anyways, I just walked in and just got here. I'm in the shop, and let's see there. Looks like Dan's slaving. Let's go say hello. Hayabusa. I'll turn this camera around here. Take a look. Oh, what cool bits do we have here? That is a supercharger. It's going to focus on it.
Centrifugal supercharger.
Oh, centrifugal. I didn't say it right. It's just a supercharger. It's centrifugal.
All different kinds of superchargers.
I think this thing's going to make for horsepower with that thing on it.
Probably not less than it did before.
It's a pragmatic answer. This is Dale's Suzuki powered 750. Actually used to be a bike I rode, long story. And Dan's frame off of a ZX or ZX9. Pretty cool. I'll catch up with Dan. Did we finish? Is everything all packed already?
As packed as I need it.
Perfect timing. I'll catch up with Dan and then get back to you in a bit.
Nothing left to fight about. We're holy when we touch anyhow. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. Give me a chance to make it right.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I am in Shelton, Washington. We are at a track called the Ridge. Just woke up, as you can probably tell. I'm a little bit fuzzy. Anyways, excuse my voice. I have a little bit of a cold, so it's affecting how I sound. Got my radio voice right now. At least I'd like to think so. Yeah, off for qualifying today and practice first thing. So we'll see. The weather has improved over yesterday. It was really rainy. Kevin Pinkstaff, the usual crew, and we're waiting for Brian. It's like, what, 6 minutes late, 7. Well, look who decided to freaking join us. Well, good afternoon, Brian. Oh, you got the sprockets?
Yep.
Yeah. Brian's on game today. Good morning. All right, let's go. A bit of a frantic morning now. We're scrambling to get the bikes all warmed up, as you can see in the background. Dan's warming up one of the bikes. Dealing with things. We've got a riders meeting in a few minutes I've got to attend, and then we have a very short practice session, about 10 minutes. And then later on in the morning I have qualifying, which is only 15 minutes. So not a bunch of time to get up to speed and get things rolling for the day. So we've got to be proficient, as I would say, or efficient with our time that we get on the bike today. So we're making sure everything's ready to go and there'll be no delays or anything that'll distract us. Anyways, time to go to the riders meeting. Well, we just finished the first practice session of the day. Luckily, the sun's come out and the wind's come up, and it's dried the track. However, it's very, very cold, so not the best of conditions. Lots of stuff going on for me in terms of what I've got to focus on this morning. We get one practice session, which I just did, which was 10 minutes, and then we jump right into qualifying. So a few things are coming up. We've got different gearing on the bike. This is I'll call it a newer track for us for this bike because I haven't been here since 2015. So sorting out my brake markers and my apex points and where I need to be getting on the gas is, I don't have a complete plan just yet. Hopefully we'll resolve that before the next session. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. It was a cold session, cold tires, cold track, so I wasn't able to really push it all, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the next session, which should be qualifying, and I'll see if I can't put a camera on board so you can see some of the footage of what that'll be like. I don't know what we're going to be like compared to our competition here. We have some bigger bikes we're racing against with much larger displacement. So we'll see how things shape up. The thing I'm confident in is the flow of the track really suits kind of how I like to ride. And I'm hoping that the number of turns that are involved will lean towards our strengths versus long straights, which leads to our competition strengths. So we'll see how things go. Hopefully the onboard footage that I'm going to shoot here for the next session turns out well. Enjoy. Getting ready to watch Brian and Kevin here. A little bit windy. There's Kev. Hopefully the wind doesn't make it too noisy for the microphone, but this should be pretty cool. Alright, so that's the end of day one, Saturday. I didn't race, but qualified. Lucky enough, got on pole. And the two brothers qualified second and fourth. Yep. And finished second and third. So yeah, it was a decent day for the team. So now we're just getting back to the hotel after a great dinner with the team. Had lots of fun, lots of laughs. And yeah, time to get a good sleep, get ready for tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's now Sunday morning. We are just getting ready for first practice, and the weather has decided to do this. So I have no wet time on this track, so we're going to actually go out and do a test evaluation of what traction is available, and we'll see how it goes. Guys, back from the race. Things was an interesting race for sure. It was mixed conditions, dry, and then it started to rain and then go dry again. And based on the weather as it's been, as you can see in the background here, it's been this crazy stuff all weekend. Dan opted to give me full reins for the race, so it was really interesting riding the reins because they started to burn up, of course, as the conditions weren't conducive for rain. And I'll show you the tire. It looks awesome, but it's definitely a well-used rain tire. I think it's done. Anyways, amazing Pirelli tire, was super predictable sliding around, but pretty much done. And now, as you can probably hear in the background, the wind's coming up again, the rain's coming up again. we're done. Kevin and Brian both did their races. They did phenomenally well, and yeah, it's been a good weekend for the team. And now I'm off to another adventure. Got some business down in Mexico that we're going to do for a little bit, some meetings, and I may include that stuff in the vlog. We'll see what happens. Anyways, it's been a great weekend. Dad pink staff, Mom pink staff. How's it going, Mom? Where are we eating, Brad? Is it a buffet? I know you like buffets.
El patio.
El patio. Said with the accent.
El patio.
El patio. All right, off we go for dinner. These squids behind us, Mr. Zlock, Kevin, Brian.